Hi, we're the Wilts, Dale, Margaret, and James, and we, along with our pets, Marnie, B-Dog, Jericho, Loki, Caesar, and Gunner, are selling our rental property in Illinois, converting a schoolie, and finding out what happens when Wilts wander.
Hey guys. So I know I keep saying I'm going to update you guys every week, but right now we just don't have enough going on every week to post a video. So I wait until things kind of pile up and then I just, throw it all at you at once. So this is our supposed to be weekly update that is now, I think, maybe a month since I've done the last one. But we've had some exciting things happen, at least exciting for us. And the most exciting thing ever is Bailey and Jacob had their baby. If you guys don't know, so Dale has 4 kids. I have 3 kids. We got married. Now we have 7 kids plus 2 extras that we have adopted. So his daughter Bailey, who I absolutely adore. We get along great. We're very close. I call her Bayleaf. She's my Bayleaf. Her and her husband Jacob just had their first baby. Evelyn Penny is her name, and she is stunning and just like her mama, and beautiful just like her daddy. She was born February 4th. She was 6 pounds 8 ounces, 19 and a half inches long. Bailey was a warrior. Jacob was a trooper. I mean, they just made the best team, and they gave us the most beautiful little grandbaby. We went about a week after she was born and spent a week with them, just getting to know her and spend some time with her and try to help them out a little bit around the house and stuff. She is just wonderful, and we cannot wait to go see her again. And I love being a nana. It's one of my, I think it's probably my favorite role so far. Right up there with wife. Wife's been pretty fun, especially this go around. So anyway, so she was born the beginning of February. And then we've had some crappy weather. It's been really, really cold. And it's so hard to be motivated. I know I say this every video. It is so hard to be motivated and go out and get anything done on the bus when it is this cold. We have gotten some more stuff done around here. We've gotten some more work done on the truck, which is good because we're getting ready to take it on a trip, which I'll tell you about that in a minute. We've got some reorganizing done. We've also worked on our prepping project, which I'm actually going to share one of our prepping projects with you at the end of this video. I'm going to link them, connect them, whatever it's called, so that you can see one of our prepping projects. So we have that. We have had a break in the weather the last couple days. We did have a day of nothing but rain. Like, it literally rained from the time we got up to the time we got up, went to bed. We had just a couple minute breaks in between storms. I think there were a couple of tornadoes that touched down in Champaign, which is about 20 minutes from here. But we did get, and I'm going to try to upload the little clips that I took of Dale. So on our bus, it's a diesel pusher, and in the back where it would vent, and I know you can't see my hands, but I'm using my hands, there was like these grates there for the vents. I don't know what things are called. Dale does. You could probably find out more technical stuff on his videos. Anyway, we decided, hey, what are we gonna do with this space? Let's put more windows in. Unfortunately, we're out of good windows, so while it is prepped and ready for the windows, we have to go to the bus graveyard and find some more windows. So we have those. Our big purchases that we're still kind of trying to work on is the solar, which is so expensive but so necessary. We really want this to be, we want to be able to be completely off-grid. Our property that we're going to buy, hopefully in Florida, is going to be an off-grid property. We will have a well, and we will at some point put in some wind turbines, but for now it's just going to be solar. So the solar is really important. So Dale's really doing a lot of research on that. I think he got some help from Chuck Cassidy on that too. So that's our next big purchase for the bus. Should hopefully be one of the last. So we did get that. We are working on that. And then the next thing is we're going to take the truck to Florida in a couple weeks. We are going to drive down, look at some properties on our way down and through Florida. We're taking 3 of our dogs, Jericho, B, and Marnie, which are mine and Dale's personal dogs. We are going to camp in the truck. We did put a topper on it, but we're going to camp in the truck. So that's going to be an experience. Dale and I, along with Jericho and Marnie, have camped in the truck before. We did that on our honeymoon some of the nights that we were gone because we were too lazy to drive back to the campgrounds. So we know how to make it work. But we're gonna rough it. We'll probably we both have memberships at Planet Fitness, so that will be where we shower. That or truck stops, and it will save us some money because we won't be, paying for hotel and all that stuff. So anyway, so we're gonna do that, and then I'm going to on the Facebook page, and I'm gonna try on the Instagram page to share the links for the building. If you guys could share those again, we are still trying to get it sold. I think I'm hoping that part of it's just because it's winter and it's cold, and nobody really wants to go out and do anything and look at anything. But we really need to get it sold. We want to get out of here. We're over it. So I'm going to try to add some pictures of my granddaughter so that you can see how beautiful she is. You guys have probably already seen them on Facebook and Instagram, but I'm going to show you again anyway because we just absolutely adore her. And then I'm going to share the link for the building. I'm going to show some pictures of Evelyn Penny. I'm going to try to add a couple little clips of Dale working on the bus for the windows. And then one of the projects that I want to share with you guys that we've been working on for our prepping stuff, I'm hoping that everybody is paying attention to what's going on in the world. Dale and I have always kind of followed along with this stuff, and we have always done some form of preparing for this type of stuff, but we are really starting to up our preps right now. So I want to share with you one of our food tote. So it's a 10-day supply of food. We're working on building it up. But it's a 10-day supply of food that you only need water and heat. So both of which we have here in the building should something happen out there or should we lose power. So it's not like we're necessarily preparing for an apocalypse. We're preparing for any what if. So so I'm going to connect the videos, showing you one of those, kind of what we have in it. It's 10-day food supply for me and Dale and James, and we've put back some dog food, of course, for the dogs because our dogs are part of our family. But anyway, so that's what that's what we're gonna do, and that's what we're gonna share. And I'm gonna try to, this will be my first time trying to do the pictures in here and connect 2 videos, so we're gonna try it and see if it works. If it doesn't, next time, oh, I just broke my pen. Next time I will try to just do it all in one, but it rarely ever works. So if you guys have questions about anything, just let me know. I do have a couple prayer requests. One is for Dale's niece, Holly. She has, I believe, sarcoma. This is her 3rd go-around, and it's pretty serious this time. If you guys could add her to your prayers. She's really fighting hard. She is an absolutely wonderful, wonderful person. Great mom. They have, I believe, 5 kids, her and her husband, Tom. And she's a teacher. Like, she is just an amazing person. And so if you guys could just add her to your prayers. I have another friend that is battling skin cancer. Not her first time either. And then a very dear friend of mine just lost her mom about a week ago. If you guys could just kind of lift her up in your prayers for that, for some healing and comfort. And then lastly, my stepfather has hurt his knee, and he's one of those guys that does not go to the doctor for anything. And his name's Dave, and if you guys could also pray for him for some healing, so that he's able to get around better and function and not be in so much pain, that would be amazing. So with that, I'm going to jump off of here. I'm going to set the stuff for the food prep container. I'm gonna try to add the link for the tote that we use for that, just because we really think it's a good size, um, and it's small enough that it's not gonna get too heavy. You know, you can't really overpack it with too much unless you're just putting bricks in it. Um, but so I'll do a link for that too. So you guys have a great week or 3, depending on when I get back on here, and we'll see you later. Bye. Okay, so first things first, we wanted something sturdy to keep the food in. We wanted something that would hopefully keep mice out, that the dogs couldn't get into. We have one dog, Jericho, who, when it's 5 minutes past his dinner time, will open a tote to try to get to food. So we wanted something that would keep that. We also wanted something that was small, so it's easy to store, not obvious, and something that if we needed to grab it and go, we could, because it's compact. This doesn't add a lot of weight. Now, in the end, when this thing's loaded, I think it weighs probably, Dale guessed, between 30 and 35 pounds. We tried to weigh it on our scale. It was just a hot mess. But we guessed about 30, 35 pounds. So, not horrible. Something you could, you know, pick up and grab and go if you needed to toss it in a truck or whatever. So what this is 10 days worth of food. And it's for 3 people. It's on average between 1,100 and 1,300 calories a day per person. Are we going to get fat on this? No. Are we going to survive? Are we not going to go hungry? Yes. And that was the whole point of this. And we also stocked food that we're going to eat, that we would normally eat, because I don't want it to go bad. Hopefully nothing ever happens. Hopefully we never have to use this tote, but I can rotate stuff out of it and use it because it's stuff that we use all the time anyway. So let's see if I can turn this a little bit. Might have to angle it. I'm kind of new at this. So what we have is for our breakfasts. I'm gonna go a little bit more. Let's see, maybe that'll work. Bear with me. I'm trying. There we go. Okay, so for our breakfast, we have 4 days worth of pancake mix. And then these are in Mylar bags. And then everything that is supposed to have an oxygen absorber in it has an oxygen absorber in it. I don't have all the details on that. I found it online. You can do research on there. If people are interested in hearing more, I may, talk about it more and look the information up and give it to you. We'll kind of see how this goes. So again, this is 10 days worth of meals. So we have 4 days worth of pancake mix. It is the just add water pancake mix. And then we have little bottles of syrup. And these came from the dollar store. The pancake mix we got from Sam's. We got the quick oatmeal, it's just plain oatmeal. And we got this instant milk to go in it, for extra calories and of course calcium and all that good fun stuff. So this would be 2 days worth of meals for us. And then we have, for the remaining 5 days, we have instant oatmeal. It's just, add hot water. We have our much needed 1 cup of coffee per day. We got these little instant packs. We got them from Dollar General, and you can get, I think, 7 for $1. So not real expensive. I put a couple pieces of plastic silverware in there. And then for lunches, and this sounds crazy, but I, again, watched the videos, and I think I can make this work. We have flour, we have yeast, we have sugar, we have salt in our seasoning bag here, and this has salt in one bag, garlic and onion in another bag, and then just some oregano, basil stuff, herbs And this bag, it all has rice in it to help keep the moisture down and stuff. So we have that, and these lovely baking pans, and we can make bread. With this bread, we would eat peanut butter. Peanut butter is great for protein, calories, all that good stuff. Crisco for lining the pans, also for cooking stuff. And that's, again, you're going to need fats and stuff if something goes wrong. I have cooking instructions for all the stuff that we have here, and then also for making the bread. Dollar Tree, I got these. It's, measuring cups, measuring spoons. Throw those in there. Little can opener for one of our dinner meals. I'll show you that. And then for dinners, we have pasta. And yes, this requires, let's try words, boiling. But we have these pans. I have three or four here that you can boil the pasta in. Add the sauce, seasonings to make it taste good. So we have that for 3 of our meals. And then for our other 7 meals, we have rice, white rice, dehydrated vegetables. Some of these I dehydrated myself. We would take vegetables as they were kind of starting to hit the end of their shelf life in the refrigerator, and rather than throw them out because we had gotten rid of our chickens, I started dehydrating them and then cutting them up and putting them in these bags. And then some of them, now living in the shop, trying to dehydrate anything is insane, space-wise. So I actually bought a bag of dehydrated vegetables to finish that out. And then we have these packs of meat. So we have chicken, and this one is chicken and fish, and this is to add to the rice and the vegetables. So, and then also the days, I forgot to say that in the mornings when we have the flavored oatmeal, the instant oatmeal, we also have granola bars just to kind of make those calories. We try to get about 200 calories in our breakfast. Pardon me. We also have, you got an inexpensive little bottle of multivitamins, ibuprofen, Tylenol, toothbrush, toothpaste, and flossies, and then also a trash bag. And we put some things in Ziploc baggies because these, one, I mean, it keeps things organized in a tote, but two, you may also use these. So I've done a lot of studying on edibles, like foraging in the woods edibles, not like gummy edibles. So I've done some research on those. And then also Dale and I both we're big fishers, hunters. Dale more hunting than me. James has been doing some target practicing, so we wouldn't starve to death, and that's the point. We wouldn't, like I said, get fat. We wouldn't thrive, but we would definitely survive with this. This is 10 days worth of food for 3 people. Like I said, it weighs about between 33 and 35 pounds. Fits in this tote. It's an Action Packer. I don't know if you can see, that's probably backwards, I don't know. It's by Rubbermaid. We bought them off of Amazon. I'm gonna put the link in. No, they are not paying us for this. We've not got enough subscribers for them to even know that we exist. But yeah, so this is what we have started doing. It will amaze you, if you haven't already started, the stress alleviation that you will get from starting this, from knowing that if something happens, you have a way to feed your family. And again, we have gallons of water. I have now stocked 20 gallons of water. And we didn't just go out and buy, $100 worth of food for this tote. This is stuff that we have kind of slowly worked on, like the flour and the rice and the pancake mix. I think even the pasta all came from Sam's. And I just ordered a big thing of these Mylar bags and I broke them up. We're starting on another tote. And it's just little things here and there, These are a buck a piece at the Dollar Tree. Generics. I think the most expensive thing besides the tote that we purchased was this meat. And ideally we would be able to get more, but this would get us through for sure. So yeah, so that's what we've started doing. People who prep all the time can probably find about 50 different things that I should have done different, but for now, this gives me some peace of mind, and it just makes me feel better. So just pay attention to the news, pay attention to what's going on, and start thinking about what you're going to do if something happens, and how you're going to take care of your family. One other thing that we did put in here, matches. These are the windproof, waterproof. We keep an eye at Walmart and stuff like that. When things go on clearance or they go on sale, we try to grab a couple. So anybody who knows us knows how we feel about all this, knows how we feel about, stuff that's going on in the world. Just pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention and do what you can to prepare yourselves to take care of things. And it doesn't necessarily have to be, the apocalypse. Like I said, when that tornado went through, those tornadoes went through yesterday, if they'd come through here and we'd lost power for a couple days, we would be okay. So, yeah, so I'm gonna say thank you again, and we'll do another update soon. See you guys later.